Oh, if you're expecting me to be some kind of mechanic, you got the wrong video. Just a regular guy who likes to do things on his own sometimes. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully this can just help somebody out.
Yeah. Jsean.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I wanted to pretty much do something really quick. I gotta sit down, I'm out of breath. Hopefully you can see me. I got a couple quick pickups. I do a lot of stuff on my own vehicles a lot of times. Some of it is being cheap, some of it is just me being a little handy, and some of it's just like, I don't like getting ripped off, you know what I'm saying? Let me fix the screen. Yo, this Sony stuff be tripping. All right, it's backwards on me. Anyway, I already have like a 2-ton or 2.5 ton Duralast or something like that. I think that's from like AutoZone. I paid like a little over $100. I used to use it for my Expedition that I had. And when you get bigger wheels or rims, and the truck may sit up a little higher than stock, and it's really hard to jack your car up. So what I wanted to do is get a low profile, long reach jack. And the reason is because if you put the other jack on a regular vehicle, like a car or something like that, it's still too tall and it won't fit, even if you take off the attachment piece or extension. So I wanted to show you this jack real quick. I picked up a few goodies or whatever you want to call it from Harbor Freight. I know some people may look at Harbor Freight as not the best, but I think it's a bargain. And I think depending on what you're getting, I think it's a good deal. I've been using a lot of stuff. I haven't been disappointed as far as using big industrial fans. I've used just small tools and stuff like that. I think it works really good. I'm gonna show you what I got, and I'm gonna show you how it may or may not affect what I have and see if it works. So let me just show you this really quick. All right, so the first thing we got right here is a 3-ton low profile jack. You see it got a nice profile to it as far as how big it is and stuff like that. So let me try to darken this up. It's too bright. As you can see, pretty heavy duty. One thing that I found, I'm not in a driveway like a garage. I've been scratching these wheels up crazy. Not that it actually matters, but because of that, I went and had to buy a dolly. I don't know how much this is actually going to help me, but I bought this dolly so I can go ahead and try to put it on top to transport it. So I got one with a handle. I'm going to attempt to see if this works as a way to put this on top of something. This is the thing I'm interested in. It's like a cross beam. Now the only thing, this is 2-ton instead of 3-ton, it extends. All you gotta do is get the right tool to take this off, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. I got the 6-ton jack stands. These were recalled, the original ones, they redid these. Got these, I guess wheel chucks or whatever they're called. This is the handle for the jack stand. And what happened is I had to change some brakes the other day. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but a lot of times I gotta do some handy work. These stands are way too big to go under a regular vehicle. So if you have like an SUV, a truck or something like that, these are perfect. If you have a car, a 2-door, 4-door, regular sedan, sports car, you need something smaller like a 3-ton. And then even with this being so big, this will slide right under and it'll fit perfectly. All you gotta do for the cross member, take this off. You need a 10mm Allen key. It's pretty big, so you gotta make sure that they have it. They do have it at Harbor Freight, and I'll show you in a second what it looks like. You will have to take this tab off. This will not allow this to go up. You just unscrew this right here with your hand, and basically that's how you put the pipe here. The lever or lever or whatever, I can't even think of the correct term. So you gotta pop this out. You can't do it with your hand. You need like a screwdriver or something to just pop it out. You don't have to put this back, but it keeps this from going up and down if for some reason you don't want it to. It's just how they ship it, so it stays flat. You don't have to put it back. But let me just tell you, I'm no means no muscle man, but I ain't weak either. This is not the type of jack that you want to keep carrying around, picking it up in and out of your truck. You're gonna break your back. I don't care how strong you are. If you look at my other jack here, these are old jack stands. These are like antiques, right? They don't work so well. You see all this? Look at them ants. It's crazy. Now, if you see these white things, that's not what you think it is. That white thing is actually poison. It's like some kind of seed stuff or something, but that shit's nasty. But anyway, this right here is like a 2.5-ton. Boom, Duralast, something like AutoZone or something like that. It works well. You can take this off. You can take this off. But on some cars, it's still too tall. So I'm gonna show you my vehicle in a second. Let me get this situated real quick. I'm gonna show you why I wanted this particularly. I didn't even check to see if this is actually raised tall enough to do what I wanted. I'm sweating like crazy, man. I don't know if it's enough to do exactly what I wanted, but if you ride with aftermarket wheels, basically more than 9 out of 10 times you're riding with directional tires. If you don't know what that means, it's basically all the wheels on one side. If you ever rotate, they have to stay on the same side of the vehicle. They always got to be pointing the same direction, so you can't flip-flop them to the other side of the vehicle unless you go ahead and get the tires removed and flip-flop that way. Excuse me. So basically, they're gonna stay on the same side. Now, the way I was jacking up the vehicle and putting jack stands and stuff, I don't really trust the jack stands, at least those ones that I did have. I didn't trust to drop the vehicle's weight on it and then walk away and go to another side and another side. So I knew I needed another jack. Now, with that being said, if you put those heavy duty ones, they even had 12 tons, which is really nice. I'm pretty sure it'll work a lot better, but that cross beam, some people can put it like under I think it's like the differential or something like that, or the axle in the front. Some people do it that way. I don't know it well enough to know where to put it, where I don't want to mess something up. But I would tell you the cross beam, what I wanted to do is lift up the whole side of the vehicle at a time and then put the 6-ton jacks underneath and hold it up. That way, if I ever want to rotate, I just switch them. So I'm a cheap kind of person when it comes to stuff like that, because a dealer or some kind of mechanic shop will typically charge you, I think it's like $40, $20, I don't know, per wheel type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So you easily spend $60, $80 to rotate them. They may even charge you more if they're bigger wheels like mine are. So I'll show you in a second. I changed my wheels out too. I had it's the same exact rim, same exact size. You probably didn't even see it because I didn't even get a chance to really film it like that. It's in my intro on one of my other videos, my older one, or the intro for the channel. I got the same exact wheel, same exact fit, just different brand tires, and I got them in matte black. I can explain that some other time why exactly I picked that choice, but I like it. It's just a different type of look. It's even more stealthy, and it's even more, what is it called? A little more relaxed. It's not, the flash has come down a bit, but it still has a nice look to it. So let me stop rambling and let me pull my truck back and let's see how this is gonna work. And now this isn't the most flattest surface, but the first thing that I wanna show you is, let's see if I can get it on this dolly, and let's see if I can take that adapter piece off to put the cross member or cross beam on to see how this even looks. So I'll be right back. All right, so this is, excuse the quality of this video, but I ain't got time to be making this all perfect. This right here is the hex key set, Allen key, whatever. You have to have this big joint right here. It's a 10 millimeter. Let's walk over here. It fits right in there. If y'all don't know, just turn it to the left. Damn, that shit hard. Hold up. All right, hopefully my camera don't fall. This is pretty hard, so I'm gonna try to. Damn, I ain't gonna front. That joint is hard. Let me find out I'm turning it the wrong way. All right, I ain't even gonna front. This joint is hard. I'm about to get a hammer and just hit this shit. All right, man, this ain't cool. Hold up. Oh, shit. All right, now, typically, I wouldn't advise you taking this off like this, but that thing was on there super hard. Make sure if you do that, this is pressed down and this is long enough, because you definitely don't want to strip this. That's not the most professional way to do it, obviously. Let me see, hold up. All right, so I got this off. It's not even that deep for real, but make sure it's all the way in there. So you just take this plate off, this little guard, little rubber thing. Now let's go and unbox this other joint. Again, I like to do a lot of stuff by myself. Some of it is just being cheap. Some of it is just because I like doing it. And I'm not gonna lie, I love to unbox stuff. I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna rip this joint. Fuck it. Yeah, this joint got a little weight to it too. This seems pretty self-explanatory. Oh man, you know what I just did? I got grease all over my damn hand. This one is a lot longer. So this is a spacer for 2 and 2, so that's why. You gotta take that spacer is for smaller jacks. So let's see if this worked now. I got it lined up. I'm like, yo, this joint don't fit. I'm tripping. Okay, there you go. I can feel it now. It says for 3-ton low profile, 3-ton long reach Daytona or Pittsburgh jacks, do not use a spacer on the connection bolt. So I'm not supposed to use this on a 3-ton joint, even though I guess this is supposed to swing around. Now for me, this ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm just gonna thread it as tight as it's gonna go, and that's about it. I'm not gonna go like crazy hard and hit it with a hammer. I know this video is a little lame. This joint's so damn heavy. I don't know if this is a good idea. They had cheaper jacks, but for real, this thing is a beast, man. Like seriously, this is made if you got your own garage or something. This thing is huge. Look at this joint. All right, so give me a second. I'm gonna pull my truck back and let's see how this is gonna work as far as these. So if we see here, you can screw this up or down. To be honest, I'm gonna have these down unless I need them to be higher. I would rather not them be all the way up like that. I want them down. But if you're on an uneven surface maybe or something weird like that and you need to hit something, and this can go wider. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Ideally, you wouldn't want that too wide. Damn, I'm tired as I don't know what. All right, I'm gonna get right back to you. All right, so bear with me. I'm gonna walk off for a second. I gotta see if I can get this jack rolled over here. All right, now even though that's crazy loud, it's still better. Maybe not for your ears, but it's definitely better for the safety portion of not the safety, but what is it called? I can't even breathe, man, I'm so tired. It's definitely better for the longevity of those wheels. I don't know if you can just replace simple things like that. So I never even checked to see how big these joints is because these are pretty huge. Without lifting it up, they don't even fit underneath. So let's see how this works. Let me first see if I can get this shit off. Be careful when you do this that you don't pinch your fingers. So I'm trying to make sure I grab it in a place where I feel comfortable. When you do anything with this damn thing, be careful. And it can double up as a seat if you feel comfortable doing that. I gotta figure a way to knock that piece out since I ain't bring the tools. Man, let me tell you, this is so much extra ridiculousness. I'm mad tired. Now, if you don't need, I'm gonna bring this over plate just in case. I wanna see, actually I'm not, just in case you don't need it. I'm kinda curious to see if this jack can lift high enough to do what I want. So let me see if I can pop this out somehow. Let me know what y'all think about these wheels. Basically, if you twist it to the right, it ain't gonna go nowhere. If you twist it to the left, it relieves. You see how it dropped down? So now what I'm gonna do is, see, I never did this before. Now this does have a step pedal here. This has a step pedal to jack this up. My thing is, I need to see it. I'm very picky. Make sure I don't hit my shit. God damn. So I guess this is a point where I would raise these up because the beam is a little different in height. This does take a few more minutes than I would like, but let's be real. Better safe than sorry. All right, so this is at its widest point. Now the worst thing that's gonna happen is my jack is gonna fall. Let me see. I mean, everything's on there pretty solid. So my other jack stand, I can turn this handle over here, but this one is pretty much in a fixed position. I always like to double check. I'm no pro at this stuff. So for me, I gotta make sure. So to be real with you, yeah, the tires is off the ground. At this point, I'm sweating my ass off. So at this point, you could put both stands, both jack stands, and move the Daytona. This works pretty well. As you can see, the bar looks like it's a little flex. It might be a big load. And on top of that, I have the pin sticking out a little uneven because it's a little uneven underneath. But as you can see, the car's lifted up. This would be good. Make sure you have the jacks though, because you want to make sure if you're lifting this up and changing the tires or rotating them. Damn, I'm out of breath.